My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, the entire world is in celebration of Christmas, the birth of Jesus, the Messiah, the Redeemer of the humanity. Christmas is a time of joy, and joy is the true gift of Christmas to each one of us. The reason for this joy is God with us, Emmanuel. God is no more a distant reality. He is no more a stranger, but he has a face of Jesus. This joy is ever new and ever surprising every day in our day-to-day life. During this season of Christmas, when we visit houses and churches, we see the trees, the stars, and the crib. Everything is decorated so beautifully. But my point of attention is that of the crib and the different characters that are presented within the crib, like that of Mary, Joseph, Jesus, the kings, the angel, shepherds, the animals, and so on. All these characters that are depicted in a crib have something to communicate to us. And that is my message for all of you today. There are 7 characters that are present, and they do communicate, or rather they teach us 7 lessons for our personal life. First, the character that of the shepherds, and the message is that of simplicity. Shepherds, as we know, they are very simple and humble. It is to them the arrival of the Messiah was communicated, not to King Herod, not to any high priest, not to any high officials, but rather to these simple and humble shepherds. As soon as they listened to the message, they hurried, went to see the Messiah. And my dear friends, the more humble and simple we are in our day-to-day life, we become more closer to the God of simplicity. The second character that we see is that of the animals. The animals, those who were present during the time of Jesus when he was born, they were giving warmth to the baby Jesus without knowing what they were doing. In the same way, in our own day-to-day life, we must have that readiness to give ourselves totally. The more I give, the more I become closer to God. We must have a generous heart without waiting for any reward in expectation. The third character that we see is that of the angels. The angels do communicate the orders from God. Angel appeared to Joseph and Mary and commanded them what they have to do as per the instruction by God. And they were always ever ready to do the service for God. The same way, when we are ready to render service for God and our neighbor, we become more closer to God, or rather we become like that of the angels, ever ready to carry the message of God to others and render the service for others. And the fourth character that we come across is that of the kings or the Magi's. And the message that we get is that of seeking the truth. And we see these kings come in search for the truth. They want to see the real Lord. They heard about many things, but they want to see with their own eyes. They came and they saw and they worshipped the baby Jesus. And this seeking for truth is something that we lack in our present world today. So let us try to become the searchers of the real truth, not the partial truth, but the real truth, who is Jesus Christ. And again, the another character that we see is that of Joseph. A silent, protector of Mother of God, a silent protector of baby Jesus. And the message that we get is that of silence. He cooperated silently with the divine will. All of us are busy in our own present world. We have no time to listen to God. We are worried about so many things. So during this time of Christmas, when we see Joseph, who is present in the crib, what we need to have, we also need to have some time of silence to listen to the voice of God who speaks to us within us always. And the another important character that we see is that of Blessed Virgin Mary. Look at the eyes of Mary. We see a sign of fulfillment, a fulfillment of long self-surrender. And Mary surrendered herself. And that is the message that we get, that of surrendering ourselves to the will of God. Mary, as a young virgin, surrendered all her dreams, all her wishes. As a spouse, she again surrendered her dreams, her family, her marriage. Like a mother, she surrendered all her expectations. And we need to surrender ourselves to the will of God. And we must be also able to pray with our Blessed Virgin Mary, let thy will be done in my life. I am the handmaid of the Lord. And the most important character that we see in the crib is that of baby Jesus. Helpless young baby seeking the help of others. The Creator is seeking the help of the creatures. And the message that we get is that of self-emptying. St. Paul's letter to the Philippians, we read, though he was in the form of God, he emptied himself and became a human like us. And he took the form of a servant. We need to have this aspect of self-emptying in our day-to-day life. And that is what we see in the life of Jesus. He emptied himself, everything, and he gave us a beautiful example. So let us also try to become self-emptying ourselves. And always remember, it is not our pride, it is not our achievement, it is not our name and fame that gives us a message, or rather gives us a place in the presence of the Lord, but rather our humility, our self-surrender, and our self-emptying that gives us. Dear friends, let us try to take any lesson from any of these characters that are depicted in the crib and put into practice these virtues so that we will be having Christmas every day in our life.